So for the newcomers in this second class, welcome you all. Operation management. This is unit 1. We have completed the part 1 and we are going with the part 2. But we are going to have some recap of part 1 and we'll continue with the part 2. So in the last class, we have covered that operation management. It is nothing but it includes all the operations in the manufacturing or in the services. The production department plays a major role in the manufacturing process. So production is the creation of goods and services. The operation management is a set of activities that creates value in the form of goods and services by transforming inputs into outputs. So organizing this produce, that is goods and services functions, we have marketing, which generates the demand, production and operations creates the product, finance and accounting tracks how well the organization is doing. Means they will be looking out into pay bills, collection of money, and HR, they are going to manage the workers and employees, that is the staff. We have an organization chart wherein three departments, you can see example a commercial bank, wherein operations or teller, check clearing, collection, transaction processing, facilities, design layout, val operations, maintenance, security. And we have finance, investment, security, real estate, accounting, and auditing. So marketing, we have loans, commercial, industrial, financial, personal, and mortgage. Trust department will be there, and HR, they are into training, recruitment, and controlling the staff, and HR policies will be there. So this is an example what are the operations in a commercial bank. We'll see another example that is in a manufacturing, in an industry. The facilities, that is construction and maintenance, production and inventory control, that is scheduling materials, controlling quality assurance and control, supply chain management, manufacturing, tooling, fabrication, assembly, design, product development and design, detailed product specifications, industrial engineering, effective use of machines, space and personnel, process analysis, development and installation of product tools and equipment. Finance and accounting, disbursement, credits, receivables. We have general ledger, funds management, money market, international exchange, capital requirements, stock issue, bond issue, and recall the marketing. And normally HR will be into training, recruitment, controlling, and HR policies. So what the operations manager's duty is: planning, organizing, staffing, and leading and controlling. So we should have some ethics, that is social responsibility. The challenges facing the operation management or developing a safe quality products, maintaining a clean environment, providing a safe workplace, honoring the community commitments. Means we have to respect all the people. So here the careers of operation managers. If you know thorough about this operation management, you can be in the technology, facilities, that is space utilization, effective space utilization you can use. Means once you complete this operation management, you will be expert in these all items. Means how to give response time, people, team development, customer service, quality, cost reduction, inventory reduction, product improvement. So the these are the areas where you are going to find the operation management jobs. So we have some challenges in operation management, that is local and national focus, but now we have to think of global focus, batch shipments, Means batch wise we used to shift. Here just in time approach is a new approach in the present situation, that just in time we have to deliver the goods. Low bid pricing, here supply chain marketing has come, partnering has come into being. Lengthy product development, here rapid product development alliances and standard products. Here mass customization means more number of people have to buy those products rather than standardized products. Means from the industry point of view, I'm going to manufacture a product and you have to buy that product. That is monopoly thing is not there. Now it's mass customization, means according to customers we have to produce the goods and services. Job specialization, here empowered employees and team quality circles will be there, and the people are going to work for the organization. So these are few challenges we have. So goods and services, you see some goods over there here, their related services, some services over there and some goods over there. So here we are going to see a definition of goods and services. So here goods or the tangible expendable products, articles and commodities offered by companies in exchange of cash. Goods have physical characteristics, for instance, shape, appearance, size, weight, and other visible characters. Goods satisfy human wants, thereby providing utility. Goods are different in that some are disposable after using for once, other goods are usable for more than once. So goods have a time gap between the production and distribution and consumption. The ownership of the goods is transferable among, that is meaning is once a person buys, the owner once moves from the seller to the buyer. Means once you buy the product, you become the owner. Services refer to the intangible economic products offered to a customer, consumer by a producer on demand. Services are perishable. They do not have any physical identity, and ownership of services is not transferable. We cannot transfer the services. The point of sale of service is days of consumption. Services are consumable or usable by a buyer, but they are not saleable for the ownership. For example, if you are going to see for a service, when you buy a ticket to watch a movie at the cinema hall, it doesn't mean the cinema hall becomes yours. It means you paid for the available service, example including the banking services, communication and postal services and many more. So these are the definitions of goods and services. We have characteristics. The goods, it's very tangible product, consistent product. Production usually separate from the consumption, can be invented, means it can be stored, the products. Good. Low customer interaction. Last time we have discussed a lot about this. Services, we have intangibility, produced and consumed at the same time. So we cannot invent or store the services. Often it's unique every time, that differs. High customer interaction. Without customer interaction, services cannot be given. Inconsistent product definition means it cannot be a consistent, often knowledge based, frequently dispersed. Means it differ every time. So if you find the differences between the goods and services, goods of tangible and services of intangible, can be resold and can be invented. Some aspects of quality measurable, selling in distant from production, product is transportable, site of facility important for the cost, often easy to automate, revenue generate primarily from the tangible product. Means normally we are going to generate revenue in both the sense. You are going to raise the revenue. Reselling unusual, Here we can resolve the items, here we cannot do, and can be inventored and difficulty to inventory. Here we cannot store. Quality difficult to measure. Service quality is a very difficult thing. We are going to measure it. Quality aspects. Here we have the standards, but here we don't have the standards. Selling is a part of a service here. Provider, not product, is often transportable. Means the person who provides the service, he can be transportable, but service cannot be transported. Site of facility important for customer contact, often difficult to automate. Here product automation we can do, but here service automation is very difficult. Revenue generated primarily from intangible service. In the both the cases, we are going to generate the income. So here, if you are going to see the attributes of goods and services, means percentage of goods and percentage of product and service. If you are going to look, 100%, 100% service, we have counseling. 0 to 100% is the counseling is purely service. Consulting services, that is the teaching, is also purely service. If you come for the advertising and the investment management, 25% is the product, and the bug, that is 75% is a service. Hospital care, here also 50%, 50%. Restaurants 50%, 50%, that is 75. Fast food 75% and 25% of service. Installed carpeting, 25% of service and 75% of product, that is a good. Computer is totally 100% of it's a product. Automobiles is 100%. So this is how this a graph shows the attribute, means how a good and a service percentages, how it differs in the service and the in the businesses. You can see this by seeing. So now we are going to see the similarities. Goods are tangible things while services are intangible. The light of this, a service refers to an act of doing something for another person. Different companies offer either goods or services to satisfy customer needs. The success of every business lies in the combination of the best value of goods and customer oriented services. Human beings depend on both of them for survival. In the production of both goods and services, the producer decides on the location and production facilities. They both require technology. The main aim of both goods and services is to create productivity amongst the users. In addition, both the goods and services aim at fulfilling human needs. Human beings cannot live without goods and services. Therefore, they are both crucial in the both goods and services. Customers cannot influence the capacity choice. So we are going to see some similarities in this. So mostly similarities, design layouts and production facilities, they are same. For both goods and services, manufacturers or the decision makers on production, they determine the outlook for the output and come up with the production facilities to make products and service. So here, designing the layout, production facilities, if you are going to see, both have the similarity in this. Another similarity, that is process existence. In every production, there must involve a process, either goods or service. So in case of manufacturing or service industry, we have the process will be there. So this is the similarity. There is a process where the input comes into the process and the output brought out of process. For a production of goods and services to go through, you must involve inputs. So if you want to set into the process, you need inputs. For the both the things, we have the inputs, and the process will be there in the both the operations. Usage of technology, both goods and services need the use of some technology in production. One way or other, without technology, the production cannot happen. In service also nowadays, we are using the technology. In manufacturing also, we are going to use the technology. So the technology is the similarity between the goods and services. Concern for quality. Quality is aptitude of the goods and services to fit for its purpose. Whether goods or services, quality is vital. Failure to consider quality in production can lead to huge loss. So, quality parameters may not be standardized in services, but quality should be there. Their profits and benefits depend on the quality of manufacturing the products or giving the services. Without the quality, no one is going to take the service or buy the product. So the quality concern for the quality is similar between the goods and services. Productivity. Businesses make both goods and services with the aim of helping the customers' productivity by meeting their daily needs and wants. The customer satisfaction means here productivity. Customers' productivity by meeting the daily needs means compulsory. There should be a productivity, then we cannot do any business. So some type of daily work should be done, some target should be there, and some amount of work we have to do. And customer satisfaction, both goods and services aim at fulfilling customer needs, in return generate the customer satisfaction. Even the manufacturer wants their customer to get satisfied with their product, or they have to uh, get experienced, they get delighted by using their product. And services also, service industry, they look forward for high customer satisfaction also. So this customer satisfaction is similar in both the manufacturing and service industry. Capacity choice. The producers of both the goods and services choose the production capacity. Consumers cannot influence the capacity choice of the producer normally. We have small industries, medium industries, micro, cottage, and large industries also we have. So it depends on capacities of that industry. Service industry, they can give up to some level of service. After sale service, some industries they cannot give. Some countries they can come out with after sales services also. So the capacity choice will be solely to the producer only. Consumers cannot influence the capacity. Why? Because it's a large industry. They are going to do the large things. Medium industry, medium things. Micro, and we have small cottage industries. So the capacities choice cannot be done by the customers. So coming back to the similarities of goods and services, design layouts and production facilities, process existence, usage of technology, concern for quality, productivity, customer satisfaction, and capacity choice are the similarities between goods and services. So this is what we had the part 1 and part 2 in this. So normally in the first unit we have the similarities and differences of products and services. So we have next, we have the basic manufacturing processes. That basic manufacturing processes, we have different types of manufacturing processes. Normally you would have seen manufacturing can be Manufacturing can be done mostly in different ways. We have the manufacturing of food items that will be done in a different manner. Manufacturing of a product, that is, it differs with the materials. If you want to manufacture a plastic products, that process may differ, and machines also may be differing. And if you are going to see that example, uh, we have different types of products, and the process methods procedures are changing. If you come back for usage of technology, the companies, they use computers for manufacturing and designing also. So that you would have listened that CAD, computer aided designing, computer aided integrated manufacturing, that is CIM, CAD. So automated computer aided designing, that is AutoCAD. If you want to see the manufacturing processes in the next class, we are going to cover all the basic manufacturing processes. We have different example. If you want to manufacturing a glass, annealing process is there. Annealing process means it's a cooling process will be there. And if you want to manufacture a steel is different. Manufacturing of zinc iron is different. Manufacturing of uh, iron products, manufacturing of wood products. So, manufacturing of tablets, manufacturing of all the essentials, we have different types of processes. So, in this operation management, we are going to see all different processes wherein we will be getting a knowledge, adequate knowledge about manufacturing processes and the transactions and the operations activities involved in each and every process. So in this operation management, all the operations will be look into, and in depth we are not going to study, though it is an engineering subject. Here, as a manager, we need to have a complete understanding about the process, what is happening in the production department and the industries, so that we as a manager can take effective decisions. So as in case you would have seen, and in operation research, you will be learning more about how the within less time, within the less cost, how to conduct the operations. Means you will be having the problems and you will be having a shortest route how to complete the project management. So what are the operations will be starting in the basic level, and some may be overlapping, some may be detached. Once we have to complete one process, then again it is going to start. In other process, during first step only, another step also is going to start. So these are some things what we are going to learn in this semester. So in this semester, while learning these courses like electronic business, online, how we are going to do the business. So soon after production, you have to sell your goods or you have to do the business. So online, how we can do that in e-business, we are going to learn. And in operation research, you will be learning about how best we are going to use the resources and how best in a less time, how much we are going to use available resources with concerning the output, and within the less time, what are the operations we can do. That is operation research. And in coming back to the electives, you will be learning about specializations of finance, HR, and marketing. In-depth study, we are going to learn about this. So, in this semester, you will be introduced into all the important aspects of management you will be learning, so that you will be equipped well while doing your job or any operations. You will be uh, you will be you will become such a manager that you are going to solve all the. So as a manager, you should be ready for a remedy, but not for a problem. So you should be ready for the remedy. Means the people will come out with the problems and they will be asking for the solutions. So you need to uh, come out for that. So So in the next class, that is on Monday, we are going to see the basic manufacturing processes, different types of processes, and how they are going to manufacture the different types of foods we are going to see in the next class. So anything you want to add, or if you have any doubts, please log in. When you log in into this, try to rename your that cell names. Like Vivo 606 means we cannot identify anyone. So when you enter, we have to click on the more, you will get a rename. So if you rename, so that as I'm using the laptop, I can take the attendance over here. So somebody, as it is into recording, somebody take this screenshot of the attendance and please post me. So it's a time for end the session. If you have any doubts or if you want to suggest anything in this record, you can come out. You can unmute yourself and you can speak.
No doubt, sir.
Right. Okay then. Thank you. Have a nice day.